Hey guys, RanterInShades, your exercise my First Amendment rights vlog style. And today we're going to be talking about an article I saw not too long ago in my Facebook feed about a woman who is apparently divorcing her husband because of his opinion on the movie Frozen. My buddy Stoutmeister recently made a video on this that I'll have linked in the description, but there's a particular aspect to this story that I really want to focus on. Now before I begin here, let me just get out of the way that I think Frozen is a pretty good movie. It was cute, pretty funny, and emotionally captivating, just like a Disney movie should be. And the songs were also very well done, very reminiscent of the Disney classics we all know and love. Frozen was a fine movie, and in my opinion is possibly Disney's best non-Pixar release in quite some time. With all that said and out of the way, on to the article. Now, I have some friends that are very hardcore about Frozen, but this 29-year-old woman takes the cake. She has to be the most hardcore fan of the movie that I have ever seen, given what she's doing to her husband. Basically, she took him with her to see Frozen. She probably had a good time, but her husband, on the other hand, had this to say. It's an okay movie, I guess, but I didn't really care for it personally. Do you really think it's that good? Now tell me, does that sound offensive to you? Does that sound like it's crossing the line? Is it that awful of a thing to say? No, of course not. But rather than hear him out, try to understand where he's coming from, and respecting his opinion, his wife says, "If you can't understand what makes this movie great, there's something wrong with you as a human being." I'm stunned. And I thought metal elitists couldn't handle deferring opinions. The fact that this is pushing the wife to divorce her husband is just straight up pathetic. Usually when people divorce, it's usually because of financial reasons, one party thinking the other is too controlling, maybe cheating or abuse. This time it's because someone doesn't like a goddamn movie? Come on. I've seen middle schoolers break up for reasons this stupid and petty. Honestly, if this video happens to reach the husband, you deserve better. You deserve someone who is rational and won't place an emphasis on these sorts of things. It's like Stoutmeister said in his video, stupid shit like this happens with marriages, and somehow gay people destroy the sanctity of marriage. You'd rather straight people divorce for petty bullshit like this than two people of the same gender having the same rights that straight people have? Give me a fucking break. If you don't like something she likes, or if she doesn't like something you like, the rational thing for her to respond with would be that she loves you despite a differing opinion. That to me is love. That's the way I think relationships should work, and I've said this in videos before. If you're going to be in a relationship with someone, or if you're going to be friends with someone, both of you need to understand that there are always going to be things that you don't see eye to eye completely on. That's a given for every relationship, whether it be a romantic relationship, a relationship with a family member, or a relationship with a friend. There are an infinite amount of things in the world to have an opinion on that you either agree or disagree with the other person about. It's perfectly normal. Nobody agrees on everything. So to get bent out of shape over a disagreement that, in the grand scheme of things, is really insignificant is just retarded. If we're talking about disagreeing about money or views on parenting, then I can understand why you would want a divorce. But if the disagreement is over movies or even music, stuff that is actually subjective, then you're being ridiculous. It astonishes me that this is even real. If I get into a relationship with a girl and she just doesn't like certain music I like, whether it be metal, hardcore, hip-hop, 80s music, or other types of music I like to listen to, and she just doesn't care for it, that's fine by me. I'm not going to be one of those guys who bases my relationships with people around music taste and kick them to the curb if they have an opinion I disagree with. That would be stupid and irrational. If we're able to get along, and if we love each other, why should we break up for reasons this petty? So to the wife in this article, all I can really say to you is, good luck finding someone who eats, sleeps, and breathes Frozen like you so do. Maybe if you do meet someone you like, my advice to you would be to try to take whatever deferring opinions you have as they are, and not let them cloud your reasoning. To the husband, I'm sorry you had to go through this episode. Hopefully, if you meet someone new, she won't be this much of a psycho when it comes to a deferring opinion on something subjective. I'm Shades, and I'll see you next time.